Hello everyone, Silently here and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 0. It is episode 2, of course, and I hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic today and enjoying the series, of course. Today, we're going to be doing a lot of different things. We have basically no infrastructure, and by the end of this episode, I want to have all of the basic infrastructure that we could possibly need. So we're going to be setting up animal farms, we're going to be setting up crop farms, an XP farm, an AFK fisher, or basically all of the fantastic things that you need to survive on a desert island. We're going to be doing that. So, if you guys do, of course, enjoy this series and want to see more episodes, not only from me, but also from all of the other members of the server, then please do consider, helping supporting the series by leaving a like and, of course, sharing these videos around. This is a Season 0 for a reason. We want to make sure that, all of you guys really enjoy this before we move on to the Season 1s. Anyway, the first thing that I do want to set up in this episode is actually getting some animal farms and crop farms in place, because we don't really have any of those, and other people have them, and I want them. So we have one sheep over there, and another sheep somewhere over here. He's down there, he's just been stuck there. And then we also have a cow and several chickens as well. And we also have a lot of seeds too. So RogueFox actually left us some beetroot, some pumpkin, and some cocoa beans as well, which is lovely. Thank you very much, Rogue. So we're going to set up some basic crop farms, some basic animal farms as well. And that'll get us well onto our way and having some nice, actually half-decent food that is not fish. And also some basic resources for, getting an enchantment table and plenty of beds and stuff going like that. And I do have to say, that is a very, very lovely sunset. Really like the sunsets on Bedrock Edition. They got something special about them. So again, if you guys are not aware, this is actually my first time playing survival on the Bedrock Edition. I've been playing creative on Bedrock for, why is this rope so, flimsy? Look at that, that's really strange. Anyway, I've been playing creative and making tutorials on this platform for, I think, well over a year now. And it just never really played survival, never really been my cup of tea, but with this Season 0, decided to test it out, see if it was my cup of tea, and actually decent, and see if you guys really do enjoy it. So, yeah, that's kind of the premise. If I make some stupid mistakes, please do call me out in the comment section, because, I have no idea what I'm doing. What's up with this super janky rope, though? Seriously. Come on now, I want you in here, specifically in here. Thank you. Stay in there. Stay there. That looks so bad. Oh, that looks so janky. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna get that cow and a couple of these other sheeps in there as well, make myself a hopper for these chickens, and we should be good to go for these guys. Don't tell Slack, I'm totally stealing over his cows right now. You can see his name tag down there. Just gonna suffocate myself and this cow a little bit and get out of here. Oh wait, how do I get out of here? It's Peninsula. No, I'm trapped. Okay, I gotta go this way. Bye! So now it's just a matter of actually rescuing these chickens from the brink of absolute death. I mean, talk about fried chicken. That is very, very burnt chicken down there. So we have one chicken over here in this boat. Can I lead him? I think I'm leading the boat right now. Is that useful to me? I don't think that that's useful to me at all. Don't know how to unlead that. And then we also have two more chickens over here, and I just put a hopper surrounded by some glass over there. So we're about to have ourselves a nice little egg farm. So the chicken farm is now in place, and that was actually kind of a pain in the butt. These guys do not have the smartest AI when they are on a lead. However, we've actually already gotten 5 more eggs. So I don't really have a way up there, do I? Let's go ahead and put down a block randomly and try and get ourselves some more chickens. Will we get lucky? Will we get 4 and 1? No, we didn't get a single one. Well, rips. Anyway, now we need to actually go ahead and set up a little bit of crop farmage, because we have no crops being grown anywhere besides a tiny little bit of sugarcane right there, which is not enough. So I'm gonna say maybe we dedicate this little area right here to growing some crops. Slowly but surely, this place is coming together. We got a whole bunch of cows growing up for some leather. Chickens are laying some eggs over here, and I'm harvesting all of these crops occasionally, which is wonderful. Down here in the water, I actually have a sugarcane farm, and this is a expandable little thing with waterlogged slabs everywhere for them to actually, get water. So that's fairly convenient. And then I got a little bit of an area to manually harvest some seagrass. And if we had Silk Touch, we could also get these coral fans, but we don't have that at the moment, I don't think. But the reason why I have this seagrass little farm right here is because this island is kind of the perfect size for a turtle farm and is currently unclaimed. So if we can find ourselves some turtles, I would love to set up a turtle farm on that island. It would be like the perfect thing for all of the potions ever, which is lovely. But we're not going to worry about that right now because, of course, I don't have any turtles. So we're going to go ahead and instead build up ourselves a little bit of an AFK fish farm in the little town hall over there. So it looks like Zloy has actually expanded this place, and I gotta say, for having diorite in it, this place actually looks really, really nice. Lovely. But basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill up our room, which is this first janky one on the left here, with a fish farm. This is actually 4 blocks wide, so that is perfect for the fish farm, because it's like 4 by 4 by 2 or something. So I might just barely be able to fit it in here. So the AFK fish farm is now installed and it is looking pretty good. So we have just the basic version here. This is actually a semi-AFK version, but as you can see, as soon as the bobber gets pulled down, that note block will go off, telling me that I need to press my fishing rod twice, and that is really all there is to it. So I could watch some YouTube, watch some movies, or just hang out on the second screen and just like occasionally, you know, press the button twice and capture some fish. Really convenient. We've caught 4 raw fish in a row. Really now. It is AFK, so I guess whatever. Anyway, I'm not planning on using this too much, but it will be kind of convenient to use every now and again. So it is a little while later, and I've done a couple little test runs with this here AFK fish farm. It's super easy to use, and honestly, we got some pretty okay loot from this as well. So you can see test run number 1 and test run number 2 as well. And we actually got ourselves some pretty decent little enchantment books. So we got like a Feather Falling 4, surprise, surprise, and another Feather Falling 4, but also Depth Strider 3 and Projectile Protection 4. Like that is some super good boot books right there. And that's got Loyalty 3. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Definitely gonna do like a overnight AFK session or just a lot of AFK with that farm because AFK fishing is just like super nice. But that is pretty much it for that little project besides decoration, which I will get onto later. What we're gonna do now is actually go ahead and enchant our sword. So thankfully, due to our AFK fishing and just fishing in general, I actually happen to have a Looting 3 book. So there we go, Looting 3 is super needed on the Bedrock edition because for what little mobs you have, you want to make sure that you really get the most out of them that you can. So we're gonna go ahead and just throw that straight onto our diamond sword, and that has nothing else of value to us. So Looting 3, very, very fine. And that is pretty much all the enchantments that I have for a sword at the moment. Hopefully I can get some other good enchantments like maybe sharpness or maybe, you know, like knockback or fire aspect, but that is currently all I have and really all I actually want anyway. So we're actually going to hop in a boat and head over to Prowl's Island and see if we can get ourselves a whole bunch of leather because he has been breeding up a ton of cows. And here we are, Prowl's Island, and there he is looking very fancy in the iron armor. So he has a massive pen of cows, and I think I see it. That is certainly a lot of cows. So, oh my, this is cruel. How cruel of you, Prowl. Oh my god. Anyway, the hope with this is that we can get ourselves 48 leather each so that we can both make a full tier enchantment table with 16 or 15 bookshelves. So what you're about to do is cruel. No, I'm saving them. I'm putting them out of their misery. I see what he's doing. He's standing in here so he can collect all the leather. Oh yeah, this should totally be enough cows for the amount of leather that we need. I'm gonna try and leave a few in here so we can breed them back up, but I think that this is more than enough. Yeah, there we go. I already got 48. So if I can just smack a few more of these, we will be pretty much good to go. There's also a pig in here. That is not a cow. And here goes 37 books. We're gonna need 48 each to make ourselves all of the enchantment tables. But then that's pretty much it. Oh, right, of course. He has all the things. I did not bring over anything. So he's got all the required things. But there is 12 bookshelves. But yes, all I got is the 12, so I'm gonna run back to my island and grab all of the added and additional resources that I need, and then I'll come back and throw him all of his 16 bookshelves. And there you go, Prowl, 16 bookshelves, and also because I'm nice, I'm gonna give him the materials for a maxed out fishing rod. And that is a deal well done. Thank you very much, sir. I will see you around. So now that we have ourselves all the bookshelves that we could possibly need and also all the materials for an enchantment table that we need to get ourselves a good and reliable source of experience. So the easiest way to do this is of course a mob spawner, and we're not going to be going for the standard skeleton farms. There are already a couple of those on the server, but I want myself a zombie spawner so that we can get ourselves some zombies and then turn them into drowns, of course. And the nice thing about drowns is that they drop gold and tridents and like all of the nice things and nautilus shells, but that also makes it super easy to sort out these zombie villagers because on the Bedrock edition, they still spawn zombie villagers. I'm looking for obsidian. I know I have some somewhere. But yes, zombie spawners still spawn zombie villagers, which is really, really convenient for us. So that is how we're going to get ourselves into not only enchantments and experience, but also villagers and the end dimension as well, which is really lovely. So let me go find myself a zombie spawner. Oh wow, that's a really awesome looking underwater like ravine. Does that go all the way through the island? It kind of looks like it does. Hold on, I want to hop out and actually swim through that. Okay, this is super broken, but also like really, really cool. And I just realized, oh no, I'm totally cool. I thought I was gonna drown. Nice, oh poor dolphin, here, let me help you out. There we go. That is so cool. I didn't realize that they could generate like that. That's so awesome. Anyway, our zombie spawner is somewhere over here, and there's actually like a lot of stuff over here, including this awesome ravine. There's a shipwreck over there, obviously, some ruins, and also a little bit of an ocean monument as well, which I think we will totally turn into a guardian farm since those are like super easy on Bedrock. So this is just going to be kind of a little bit of a farming area for us. Hello, chickens. I will take your meat. Thank you. But yeah, there is our ocean monument. I don't think anyone would mind if we claimed it because there's actually like 3 around our center islands. And our main island that we're actually basing on is like maybe 200 or 300 blocks that way. It's just out of render distance from us, but pretty awesome little area. Let me go find that zombie spawner. Well, I found the zombie spawner. That was pretty easy, to be fair. Now what I need to do is basically just dig this thing out. I think 4 or 5 blocks down, I'm not entirely sure. I've done so many tutorials for Bedrock, yet I can barely remember how to build them myself in survival. God, how embarrassing is that? But anyway, I'm basically just gonna throw up the same little zombie Trident XP farm that I did a tutorial on a couple of months ago. If you want to see how to build it, you can just go watch that tutorial. Nothing too exceptionally exceptional. So I'm just going to throw this together and then we'll have a nice little source of experience. I think I got about as lucky as I could with this zombie farm. Right underneath this floor here is pretty much lava level. So luckily I don't actually need to worry about or mess with any lava whatsoever when building this farm. Fantastic. I really don't want to mess with lava and iron gear. That just sounds like I'll get melted, and that does not sound like a fun time. Well, the farm is more or less completely set up now. I just need to remove all these torches and patch up that hole in the ceiling, and also do a little bit down here in this main area. This is the single block that all of our zombies are going to be dropping onto, and I'm just currently in the process of building a Nether Portal in the cheap and dirty way by using a whole bunch of lava buckets, because my diamond pickaxe is about to die, and I really don't feel like mining any obsidian right now, so this is pretty much the perfect way to do it. But we can go ahead and put that in place, and then we're actually going to need some water. I don't have any water, but the final piece that I need. Okay, minor failure on my part. I need to find some more water, and then I'll be good to go for another portal. Oh yeah, that's totally legit. I was wondering why I didn't hear any sizzling. Also, I can't seem to take this water bucket. I don't know if you can hear me clicking, but like, yeah, it is not letting me take that water source. Yay! Bedrock edition! Woo! Okay, there we go. That fixed that. Kind of? It's still flowing that way, and it's... okay, I'm not gonna worry about the bugs. So the Nether Portal is now built, and the zombies are pouring in as well. And I just happen to actually be carrying around a fire resistance potion, and I'm guessing this is probably gonna link up to one of the existing portals. But if not, I got the potion ready. Where are we at? We are suffocating. This is actually the same portal that links up to our current island right now. Oh my god. That sounded terrible. Was that you? You sound sick. Do you need a Dr. Al? Okay, that was not him. I'm gonna link up a proper portal to our zombie farm, and hopefully I don't die. So here is the zombie farm, Nether Portal completely linked up, and everything is looking pretty good. It got the full enchanter in place, looking pretty fantastic. I'm not too worried about decoration in here, as you can tell, but it looks pretty okay. Now, one thing I do want to do is actually go ahead and roll some of our armor, so I'm hoping we can get something good. Just to throw in the chest plate real quick, what can we get? Blast protection 4, not the greatest thing. The axe, Bane of Arthropods. Wait, what? Bane of Arthropods on an axe? I didn't know you could do that with an enchanting table. Weird. Okay, and what can we get on the diamond pickaxe? Oh, Fortune 3. We are totally doing that. Fortune 3 and Unbreaking 3. Nice. And we actually happen to have a mending book here as well. How much iron do I have? 23. I don't think that that's quite enough to make an anvil, but maybe we can try? No, we got enough for 2 iron blocks. Okay, well, we actually have an anvil back at the place, so we just got super lucky with that. We just need to get some sort of efficiency, and we'll be doing just fine. Out of curiosity, what is it now? Silk Touch. Oh, perfect. I'm totally going to make another diamond pickaxe and totally roll for a Silk Touch as well. We are getting super lucky right off the bat. Lovely. Alright, so I just got back to 30 levels, and let's go ahead and enchant this fresh diamond pickaxe. I'm not sure why I lost durability, but either way, Silk Touch, and what else can we get? Unbreaking 3, fantastic. So now we have 2 wonderful little pickaxes. I'm going to go ahead and throw the mending book on this one right here. So now we have a Fortune, Unbreaking 3, mending pickaxe, fantastic. And I also want to go ahead and throw Unbreaking 3 on our brand new Looting 3 sword so that that doesn't, you know, completely break. It's already down to half durability. Not the greatest. Definitely need to get some mending on that as well. But now we're doing pretty good. Really, really happy about this. I would like to get full diamond gear and full diamond everything, but I'm actually not going to worry about getting anything else besides our pickaxes, sword, and bow at the moment because I'm planning on getting all of the other diamond gear for free in a future episode, so I'm not too worried about it at the moment. I can live with iron gear. But speaking of which, I need to make some new iron gear because all of this is broken. Well, I just did a slight modification to this farm to make it a drown farm by getting a web from a redacted special area. And this thing just dropped out like 12 drowns all at once, hoping I can get myself a nice trident from this. But there's also, well, there was also a nice cleric zombie villager in there. I was planning on converting him, but now he's dead. Even more dead than he was before. Also, no tridents. That is unfortunate. Now, the nice thing about this is that all of these zombie villagers that spawn from your zombie spawner won't actually get converted into drowns because there's no such thing as a drowned zombie villager, of course. So this is an excellent source of experience and gold and tridents, which are just good throwaway weapons, basically. And also zombie villagers. Hoping I can get a lot of those very soon. I don't think I'm going to have time in this episode, but it would be lovely to get at least a couple of farmers that we can start breeding. So a little while later, I went ahead and tore up the entire room just to make room for like a zombie villager curing station. Also went ahead and brewed up some weakness potions and also some golden apples as well. And I haven't done this in a very, very, very long time, but it is something I've done a lot in Minecraft before I really knew villager breeders were a thing. I used to get all of my villagers, like all 100 I could on the Xbox One edition, just from zombie spawners. So this guy should cure within like 3 minutes or so, and hopefully he is an actual farmer villager, one that we can trade like potatoes and carrots with. Oh, and I just got an achievement, 40G for that, jeez. I need to play this game more. I'm sure we'll get a lot more achievements throughout this season, just randomly. Hey, there he goes, he just cured, and that was kind of a fancy sound effect as well. And he's an actual farmer villager, sweet. What luck is that? 20 wheat, 17 potatoes, 15 carrots. Let me pull up my villager trade chart. 18 wheat is the cheapest you can get there, so we're doing pretty good. 15 potatoes is the cheapest, we're doing really good there. And 15 carrots is the cheapest. Wonderful, we are going to be farming ourselves literally all of the potatoes ever. You are my new favorite person on the server. Well, I think that that is a pretty good note to end this episode off on. Next episode is going to be pretty jam-packed. getting these guys set up for villager breeding and trading and all the things like that. But I really do hope that you did all enjoy this episode of Truly Bedrock. If you did, please do leave a like on the video and maybe share this around with all of your friends and your dog and maybe your hamster as well, your grandma, I don't know. This is one of the very few Bedrock Edition SMP servers on YouTube, so if you know anyone that you think would enjoy a series like this, then maybe tell them about it. We would certainly appreciate it. And of course, if you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new. I will see you all down in that comment section and in the next video. And then there was silence.